Hey friends, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and this is going to be a little vlog, a little picture-wise, and a little of my talking about this past weekend. This past weekend I did Heather's Scrappy Retreat in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it was an amazing time. I met a bunch of YouTube people that I watch their videos on a daily basis, and I've collaborated with. I have got to know them on social media, and it was really, really enjoyable to meet them in person and to know that they're even more sweeter, if they can even get more sweeter, in person than they are on the YouTube land and social media and all that kind of stuff. So I left on Thursday. I wasn't supposed to leave till Friday morning, but my husband said, go have fun, go leave. And so I left, and I got there Thursday night, and I started to help Heather out. And she ended up being my roommate, so that was awesome, awesome, awesome. We did some late night girly talk and scrapped and all that stuff. It was a lot of fun. So this video is going to have me in some live time like this. Live time on the layouts that I have done for the retreat that I did. I only got 4 done. Just four. Yeah. But that's okay, because I did a lot of talking. And maybe some of them probably were thinking in their heads, Miranda, will you be quiet and go back to scrapping? But that's okay, right? I think so. So, with that further ado, follow through my life and my trip from Thursday until Sunday. Because as you can tell, I just took a shower. I didn't even do anything to my hair. No. I didn't care. Today is all about nothing. Because I stayed up way too late, too many nights. And I came home Sunday, all I wanted to do was sleep. And I came home to a 5-year-old spunky girl that thought mom had to stay up and play ponies all night long. Yay. So, here's my spunky voice back, and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so I just wanted to go over my pictures and my layouts and stuff that I have done. The kits that I was working with over the weekend was the 2 kits that I asked Christina Swords to make for me. They both were $50 total, so I got $50 for April's kit, which was Dear Lizzie's new collection. And I allowed Christina Swords at the Secret Not Secret Kit Club do my May kit, and it was all what she wanted. I didn't want anything. I didn't want to know what she was putting in there, nothing. And they ended up coming with blacks and pinks, and it was from Heidi Swap. So this first layout, it's called It Was Magic for Real. My daughter says for real on a hourly basis. I mean, she says it a lot. So it worked out perfect. And this picture was while we were doing a Barfuß Park in Germany. It's where we walk around with all of our feet instead of shoes on, so we're barefoot. And we're just walking through, and you touch rocks and a bunch of other stuff. So this is kind of like her bestie from another mother is what I call it. Because these two were really two peas in a pod while we were together. They went to school together. They were in the same class for pre-K, and it was an enjoyable experience for the year that both of these two kids were together. So I pretty much followed a sketch on this one. It was, I can't remember where I found this sketch. It was either on Pinterest or in my sketchbook. When I find it, I will link it down below in the description so that you can find this sketch. And if I do find it and it's on social media, I'll take a snippet and I'll put it with this. And all of these have still shots at the end of my blog that I'm doing for my weekend trip. So this was number 1. It's just gorgeous, very gorgeous. It's got all these little stickers, embellishments. These were strips that I cut out, and then I detailed it with a pen and then did black splatters. There's my little mermaid girl. Butterflies, just a gorgeous layout. And then this was my challenge. I will have the sketch because they had to follow a sketch. And then they had to follow these rules. It was something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue as well. And then they had to follow the sketch. So here's my something blue. What I borrowed from Heather's Crafty Life, and one other gal was the stencil and the splatters. The stencil that I used is actually, this is Tattered Rose from Distressed Oxides, but it turned it white, which is awesome because it looks gorgeous. So I did like a sunbeam type thing. And my something old in my stash was my pen. I couldn't really find anything really old in my stash that was like old, but I had this white pen for a long time and I haven't used it. And I thought it would be perfect to do an outlining on it and that stuff. And the something new is this kit. This was the kit that Christina Sorge put together for me. That was all Heidi Swap, or pretty much all Heidi Swap. And it was blacks and pinks, so it worked out perfect. I love this. This picture is while we were in Greece, and it's in one of the churches that we went to, and it's blue. The ceiling is blue, but when I went up, I turned my camera and went like this and took a picture like straight up. And that's what the something blue is on it. And so there are I just want to show you the clusters up close. Okay. And this is Christina Sorge's challenge. So she has done in her secret group, which I'll link everything down below as well. She did one of her subscribers or one of her subscription person did this bag, and you got items that you had to use in the bag. So the kit that I used was the Heidi Swap kit, and it had this in the bag. It had these two, which is a cupcake liner and a doily. The sequence on there, the tag, the hearts, the gold hearts. And it had a straw. So what I did is that I did up some primer from Shimmers or Acrotones. It was from Shimmers paint. The roses are red. I think I did. No, sorry. It was Pinkadelic. That's what I used. My bad. And I put water on one of my little things here with the paint, and I put it in there, and I put the paint into the straw, and I blew out, and it did the splatters. So that's what I did for the straw. And I really liked my background. It's simply gorgeous. I fussy cut out a pineapple. My daughter is eating vanilla ice cream with strawberries and a chocolate waffle while we were in Italy. She is a huge gelato freak. She loves her ice cream, definitely. And my title is called Life is Beautiful. So, oh, and the tag was, I forgot the tag was it. I was like, I knew I was missing something. This tag was part of the challenge as well. And so that is the layout. Show you that quickly just to get you a little bit of an idea. Okay. And my last layout that I finished, which I had to finish when I got home because I did not take my sewing machine with, so I hand stitched around, or not hand stitched, machine stitched around here. And then through these little things here, you can see the little stitches that I did through that. And I asked Sarah from Sarah's Scraps if I could use her Cameo, or it's either a Cameo, yeah, it was a Cameo, and to do a cut file that is about my daughter's feet, because it got all muddy. She was fine with her feet until her elbow or her knee got all dirty, and then it made her mad. So I did everything happy-dappy on it, because I kind of did like an oxymoron. It said, follow your feet, and it's kind of dirty or whatever. But inside here, I said, oh, happy day, hip, hip, hooray, road trip, I love summer, and that kind of stuff. And she was so mad. It's just the perfect picture. I love this. And this picture is 3x5. I wanted it a little bit shorter, but I wanted it to be able to see all of her, and it worked out perfect to put this little guy right here. And then this kit was the Dear Lizzie kit that I used for this collection, or for this layout, and that was the collection. So I just backed the pictures. Some of them I did 2 pieces together like this. Others I did separated, but it turned out really awesome. So there is little bits of the clusters that I did.